offensively, we got contributions from everyone. It was really fun to watch, and you know, they scored 3 runs in the top of the first, and they came out, and I really, really feel like the tone for the day was set when we scored 3 right back at them. That's when you know, this day started to go this way. If they'd have scored 3 and we wouldn't have had an answer, you know, it very easily could have gone the other way. Seton Hill is a really good team. They're very well coached. I have as much respect for their coach as anybody that I go up against, and I don't know, man. It was we had to play really good to beat that team because they were loaded, and we did. Today really worked out for us. Sometimes you just got a kid that's, you know, got the heart of a warrior, and we asked Pat if he could start, you know, and I mean 3 or 4 innings maybe, but he just kept coming off the field, and he made big adjustments to how he pitched. You know, he didn't throw the same way he did the other night, and he knew he wasn't going to have good velo, and you know, he battled his tail off and threw good changeups and breaking balls and worked down and hit spots, and he kept coming in. And I mean, from about the 3rd inning on, I asked him after every inning, "Is that it?" And he said, "No chance." "Is that it?" "No chance." And you know, he probably would have kept going back out there, you know, but we got it to 10-3 and figured we had some other guys that could get us home in that.
Actually, had a little bit too much adrenaline in the first inning. You know, gave a couple runs, but I knew I didn't have my fastball today. I mean, I was on short rest, but once I started to realize that, I just started hitting spots. Wasn't throwing that hard, but I was just working with what I had, and I battled. I can't even tell you. I mean, it's the greatest feeling ever. I mean, we were meant to be here. We're a good enough team to be here. We were meant to be here. We got our chance, and we took care of business. I mean, when we play our best baseball, we're one of the best teams out there. You can't get tired of baseball. This is my favorite game. I mean, I'm here I love playing baseball. I don't get tired. I don't ever get tired of playing baseball. I play it all year round, every year.
My thoughts on how Haynes looked was I thought he looked like a top 5 round guy. I mean, he's out there on 2 days rest. I don't know. I didn't see anybody with a gun, but he was easily, you know, probably low to mid-90s. He was just blowing our doors off, you know, and we faced a lot of good guys. I mean, when you think about the pitching that we faced in this tournament, I mean, the fact that we're here is pretty remarkable. But we faced good pitching all year, and honestly, our approach with Haynes both times was similar to when we faced Gunkel from Westchester. We thought that it was going to be difficult to get to him early, and we just wanted to foul pitches off and, you know, try and drive his pitch count up, and hopefully his velo would come down to where we could do something. As far as when he came out of the game, I wasn't surprised. The young man has a very bright future, and Mark Marizaldi is an outstanding coach, and even as bad as, you know, they wanted this, they weren't going to put his future in jeopardy, and you know, that was an outstanding job. I mean, their bullpen did a good job. Listen, we won the game on one swing. You know, Pat got into one. We got a couple guys on in front of Craiglow, and he ran one out of here. You know, but you don't lead the league in home runs and RBIs, you know, for nothing. He's a really good hitter. He had struggled in this tournament, but he got one where he needed it to be, and he got it out of here, and then our pitching and defense did an amazing job.
I knew I hit it well, but I just hit it straight up in the air, so I didn't know if it was going to carry out or not. I actually almost ran Shover over.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he was yelling at me to get back as soon as I hit the home run, so I was like, but it felt great. I mean, he put us ahead. I mean, I've been hitting the ball hard this tournament, just haven't been getting much from it, and that completed the tournament. I mean, this is great feeling.
I know that their top 4 or 5 guys are as dangerous as anybody that you can play, and they're all outstanding players. They're all fast. They have hoses. They can really swing it. They can swing it with power, you know. So what our pitching staff did today was remarkable. I mean, to hold them to what was it, 3 runs and 2 runs? To 5 runs in 18 innings, that team, no chance. I mean, anybody who'd been sitting in the stands this week and watched them for 5 minutes knew that they were a high-powered offense. And, you know, we were, I don't know, it was a special effort. It really was.
I was thinking just keep the ball down. You don't want to give up any home runs, tie the game up, and pretty much pound the zone, just throw strikes and get them out any way I can. Felt good inside, but outside it hurt. It hurt bad. It's about 500 pounds on me, so I got kneed in the face, but it's well worth it, that's for sure.
The way that the seniors played this weekend is, I couldn't be happier for those guys. They've been through so much. You know, some of those guys were recruited right after we went to the World Series last time, you know, with Culp and, you know, even the other guys. And, I mean, there were some lean years where, you know, where we didn't live up to our expectations, and, you know, there were some tough seasons. But, I mean, for them to be here and get contributions, you know, David McCloskey got us here. Tommy Bush got us here. Kyle Hollinsworth came off the bench and got us here. You know, and those are the ones, you know, obviously Shover's tournament MVP. You know, Culp was in the middle of the lineup all the time. You know, you go around the horn and you just think of the guys that were here and were able to contribute.
I mean, just went in the tournament, just trying to help the team, trying to help myself, just all around, just being a teammate, you know. I knew right away, Culp's not dropping that ball, so it was automatic. I already had my arms up and starting to chase down Bartley. I'm not really feeling it yet. That with the MVP thing, I mean, it's all just a dream right now, but I mean, it'll sink in pretty soon, that's for sure. It's the biggest proving point there can be. I mean, people don't know why we're here, people don't understand or don't like why we're here, but we proved it to them, and I mean, that's that.
That play when they were 1st and 3rd and no outs, you never see that play. You know, you're talking about a freshman shortstop who had the ability to, you know, cover the bag and then throw home. You know, we end up with a double play there. That was amazing. Our conference runs very deep, and there's a lot of teams that, if they came in here and played well, you know, could be doing the same thing. You know, you look at what Westchester did last year. You look at the run of consecutive years that Millersville's put together, and, you know, Kutztown has gone to the World Series a bunch, and, you know, we have a ton of respect for all those schools and all those coaches and all those players. You know, but we like to feel that we belong in that group, and this group in particular definitely belongs. This is a special group of kids, and I couldn't be happier for them. I don't know, man. It's crazy, and I'm really not sure it's happening right now. I feel like I'm going to wake up in about 20 minutes and, you know, have to go cut the grass or something. But I'm pretty sure it's for real, and you know, we're elated. We can't wait to get on the bus and enjoy the ride back. And can't believe it, but we're practicing on Tuesday, so that's good news.